Can you hear me now? You sure can. There we go. Okay. You should be able to hear the soundboards now, too. Give me a second.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, you guys can hear that. Anyway, good that you couldn't hear me. Because, you know, no reason. It definitely wasn't that aquarium staff was pulling me out of the chip bag. Which is where I'm in. I was. I mean, what? I would never go in the chip bag. I often go in the chip bag. I don't know who we're kidding. You guys all know that. Nobody cares. Woo! We've really got to build ourselves a little house, and I just haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, we came back down here because I needed more marble. Like, 100 and some odd. Probably 150. We'll go with that. Up! We're on adventures. Flap, 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 flap. Chat, when this is done, it's gonna be the most glorious thing I've ever built in my life. My Pokopia life. And there shall be more to follow. Anyway, tonight's snack is dill pickle chips, and also there is dill pickle dip. I think that lines up even? Yeah, it does. That looks right. Oh, there's glitter speckles down there. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then the wall attaches over there, so... Yeah. Okay, wall attaches over there in the middle. That'll be whatever goes best with the stained glass. And then typically the stairs would come up over here. So you'd come in, and then this stuff would still be carpeted with the base color. But I'm actually going to put just stairs going up. If I go up 1 square at a time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that should take us up. Do I have stairs on me? I have 1 stairs on me. Let me get 2 more stairs on me. Oh, actually, I should build a little platform in the back corner. That's what should happen. Yeah, I saw! I saw you were possessed by a long dead god. How was that? Did you shoot lightning out of yourself? Were you convinced to stop doing that? Yeah, I now have the power to summon lightning. Gifted as a gift by the urchins. Ooh! Well, I'm glad the urchins gave you the power to summon lightning. I love those little guys. That said, I'm still working on a safe conduct pass for the Iron Republic. I keep forgetting. And every time Secrets and Spending comes up again, I'm like, oh boy! Oh. Because I have renown. My hell renown is 7. Oh yeah, stairs. This will be enough for proof of concept. Okay, I am on the ground. Hmm. Trying to decide if I want to place a landing. But I think it's okay. Yeah. What am I doing? They're up here. I might have to move it back one. And just be stairs that lead into a brick wall. No. No, we need a landing up here. Regardless of my opinions, there needs to be a landing up here. Whee! Hmm. And then fencing all the way around so that you don't fall off. Yeah. Hi, Carrie! Ooh, having fun with the eye doctor? I'm sure you'll be alright. You just need the marks and the renown. That's true. I have the marks. Oh, really? I have the marks. The renown I can get at. Hmm. I have a fancy skull. It's bright and it's brass and it lets me talk to devils. Oh, good! Mm. The eye doctor near the aquarium is cool. You better believe they're cool. Okay. Now you may wonder, Fier, why are you doing the inside like this? When you could be working on, you know, the outside of the building and then decorating later. Well, let me tell you what. I've learned from Pokopia that you build the inside how you want it, and then you figure it out from there. It's kind of the opposite of how you build in real life, but if you don't do it this way, then you end up having to knock down a bunch of walls. Also, someone has kindly reminded me that rugs exist. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, this will work out perfectly. If I make 15, 18 is divisible by 6, and I think I needed 3 rows of 6, so I think we're all right. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Anyway, we might be able to make it look like there's nice carpet up here. Just by the power of painting. No. You gotta be squidding me. Fine, I'll do it this way. Beautiful. Oh no, I have 3. It's gonna be beautiful, chat. Oh, hi, Lourdes! What am I building here? I am building a cathedral from memory, effectively. That will all be stained glass. There will be a lovely, big, high vaulted roof with flying buttresses and whatnot. Though the outside is going to be in the square style because Pokopia obviously lends itself better to square than curves. This will be the Cathedral of the Sainted Ditto. Do I know anything about cathedrals? No. I am an octopus. We don't typically build them. I don't know what to tell ya. But I like the look of them. So we're making it look like one. Ooh, I would love to put Amarouge and Saraledge inside here. I haven't recruited them yet, and I don't have their armor, though. That said, I can get it, I think. Just by going to one of the Dream Islands that has it. I know there's a few different ones. There's one that I remember going to that just has everything all laid out super neatly. Oh, right, I was crafting more wooden handrails so I could get Smearguru to paint them. I could just count how many I need. It's marble. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 24, so I need 30. Yes, I have all those things. I have everything it needs, but as far as I knew, you had to put the armor on top. Now my Smearguru is in Bleak Beach. Because it's raised up, I could sneak a house in there and put them each on one side inside here. Ha, that'd be funny. Because that's Saraledge's home, and that is Amarouge. That armor would be a good saint relic. For in the top. Wait, I heard glitter. Nice! Wait, I thought I could make that already. What? What was it that I learned? Oh, no, wait. That wasn't this file. I got one. I got an audio mixer, not a recipe for one. I'm glad I have a recipe now. We can make a rock star. Oh yeah, I just went straight to building. I didn't even bother to check the machine. Whoops. No, it's true. Nah. I don't want to add this slowpoke. He's not as fancy as the others. You can just make vending machines? Done. Sold. Amazing. 10 out of 10. I suppose, technically, any furniture here you can make. Generally speaking. But we'll get the cathedral built first before I do anything crazy. Like decorate the inside. Smeargaroo! Hi. You're coming with me to Pallet Town. I really should just have you move in there, but I like leaving you here because your home that I built you is great. I built him his home. It's not very exciting, but I'm proud of it. I have a whole entire house that I want to move because I put that house in the middle of the first island in Sparkling Skylands, and I really just want to move it. But that would involve me taking it down brick by brick and putting it elsewhere, and I don't wanna. I need you to paint some railings. I was about to say, please tell me I have enough yellow paint, and I looked. I keep pressing no. I'm glad that it highlights no first, but, like, I'm still getting used to that. Oh, you can stop following me now. This is a long ways, buddy. I'm not gonna make you go all the way over there. I haven't built the way up. I'm very pleased with this. It's a restaurant. It's where Flareon lives. I built it to look like one of those silly little, like one of those hole-in-the-wall Chinese places. But, I needed a table and chair to put Flareon's food on, so I did. And the library. Oh, I learned something, chat, about these doors. If you have two big doors next to each other that have the link thing to them, what I've learned is you can't turn them because they won't link up. You just have to put them both down beside each other and it will turn automatically. And I don't know how to explain why, but that bugs me. Oh, trust me, I know that Pokemon. I know that island. I know that virtual island. I think everyone knows that virtual island. I'm helping a friend with a fresh file. Because we both like different things about this game, and together we can make a functioning town. I like building giant projects like this. And, friend of the channel, Hooji, Hooji likes building, like, roads and infrastructure and mining for resources. And, together we make a real actual team. Okay, because I'm all over the place. Where am I gonna put the stained glass? Was I gonna inset it or out? I know I said I was gonna put it out, but... Are you in or out? Gotta know without a doubt. Do 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 do. Are you men or mice? Take a slice of my advice. Oh, and the internal walls too. Right! I remember now. It was going to be outset because I wasn't walling these things off. I think. I think I was just going to leave this. Or maybe leave this. Anyway, either way, this stuff has to be, whoa! But it would look better inset. And I did line it up so that it would have to be. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, wait. Okay. I like that on the outside. Oh no, this does have to be outset. Darn. Because I can put... No, I was right the first time. Yeah, that's better. That middle window's going to be interesting. Oops. This is gonna be great. I already know what's on that island. I understand that everything is there. I will get those armors eventually. But right now, while I have the, what we're gonna say, carnival tickets, right now what I have the, sort of carnival tickets to do is build this. Oh, right. I suppose you guys might not know, when I talk about carnival tickets and spoons. You guys are familiar with the analogy of spoons to mean, like, the mental fortitude and energy to do stuff. Carnival tickets are like that, but they only work on certain things, as with, like, you know, carnival rides. Ha-ha! Beautiful. Oh boy, that's big. But it does have a it does specifically have a middle. Haha, I'm so good at everything. How do I want to go about this one? I should go about this one in the same way. Actually... Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh. Not there. Oh, I came down there specifically to make a different thing. I did need those things, don't get me wrong. But I came here for this. Okay, now I had it right, apparently. Oh, wait. Chad, I've remembered one more thing. About why these might have had to be outset. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm going with it. I'm going with this. I wish you could paint stained glass, but it won't let you. I think 10's all I'll need for up there. Give or take. Oh! Thank you for the follow! As you guys know, my follows are all anonymous because I believe in lurkers' rights. But they still do the same thing for the channel. They still help it grow. They still make sure that I can do as much of this as much of this as I want. And it helps convince aquarium staff to let me do fun things. Like go out places, like to the museum and such. Oh, perfect, exact. Oh. Oh, hello. Yeah! Yeah! That's the ticket! That's surely the ticket. Yes. I love them. Don't worry, I'll put complicated lighting in to make the Ditto glow a bit. Oh, that's lovely. Now, let me just double check. I left that inset, right? Yeah, I did. This is where the middle pillar on the outside will go. Middle pillar. Brick. What am I going to do with this inset? Probably brick, actually. Yeah, if I just bring that up in brick. And then I bring the brick around. I'll have to put some wood here, I think. Well, we'll figure that out when I get there. We'll cross that bridge when I burn it or something. I don't know. Hi, Nefertiti! Thank you! I'm working very hard on this ginormous build. I wanted to build something big and fancy. I did a proof of concept way back on my, I'll show you the proof of concept, actually. It is also in this town. And I have to go check and see if Magby made me any bricks. Oh, this isn't the proof of concept, but this is a little greenhouse that I built because I liked it. I'm quite pleased with it. Little greenhouse, little knitting station. Hello. Ignore the junk lying around. This was the proof of concept to prove that I could build this stuff like this at all. And then when you come inside, you got the little windows. I couldn't put it like lined up, so I made a U shape instead. But you got your little windows and all that, and your spaceman. And stars. It's stars on top. Whoops, splash. I just started the game, so I'm still spitting water everywhere. Yeah! You know what I like about this game is that everything that you can see is a recipe. Like, if there's a piece of furniture you want, there's probably a recipe. The inside of this isn't decorated yet. So it's not, like, pretty or anything. But this is intended to be one of those beach houses. You know the kind. And probably. I do. And it's double-walled so that the inside could be fancy. So the outside could be that brick and wood, and the inside could be tile and carpet and all that. Oh, the only room that's furnished in here is the bathroom. It's very small, but it is done. Did I not put a light in here? Ditto, you've been remiss. I don't have a light on me to put in here. Oh, and of course, my favorite thing that I have built. Fluffy tree pillars and fluffy tree. Make it look almost like it is actually a tree. So for Squavit, who is a squirrel, I built a tree house. It's filled with berries. Ignore the air conditioner. There's Squavit now. Oh, I forgot to make my journey to the Poke Centers to get rid of some of this black rock. At a certain point, you mine a Dream Island so hard. Just so hard that everything... Ooh, rare Pokemetal. Yeah, give... Oh, where you've just started, you might still know. Do you know what your secondary berry is? Because everybody gets Leppa. And you get one of these as your secondary berry. I do actually need that Rostberry. I've been making cyan paint a lot. Oops. Thanks for the link! Oh, I am working on making a lurk redeem. I just keep forgetting to do it. Alright. Let's go to Withered Wasteland and check that Poke Center real quick. Also, if you... Oh, I just have the one type of berry right now. Fair. Pallet Town will have a second type of berry. It's just up on a hill. Mine was Chesto berries. Or not Pallet Town. Gracious. It's because it's the starting city and I'm in Kanto. Withered Wastes will have a secondary berry, but it's up on a hill, so it's hard to get to when you just start. My Withered Wastes is still really messy because, of course it is. That should be okay. I learned how to cheat things like electricity onto this map. And Pokemon from very far away. Glitter, glitter, glitter. That's shining so bright. I can see it from here. What is it? Oh, cube light. That'll be fun paper for the inside of a house. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this. Yeah! I'm trying to buy the Poke Medal, please, slow bro. Thanks, buddy. Man, I am having great luck with you guys having Moonabanks around. I do want it. I always want one. Muna's not in this game, but the piggy bank is. I've heard people talking about the X-Pack going like, if they don't put... whatever Pokemon is the Pokemon of their choice in this game, in the X-Pack, I'm gonna be mad. It's an underwater expansion. I know what we're not getting. Is this where my fossils are, or were they up there? They are up there. Have I put enough fossils together? No, I have not put any fossils together except for just laying out the two that make me the baby ones. I really should, because I have a lot of stuff for them. Have I got any requests right now? Nope. Jirachi event was the last time I got requests. Yeah, I can't remember where it was. It might have been up here. Hey, Mewtwo, I forgot you lived here. Legitimately forgot I left you up here. Oh yeah, it was up here. These hills just above the starting area. Excuse me, Beige Mother's house. I'm busy. Oh yeah, wait, you live in the tent! That's right! And you liked it! Because you're weird! Hey, ceaseless mods, turn your gaze upon this wretched bot! There's a lot of them. Goodness. Well, that's how you know you made it as a streamer. Bots. Do 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 do. Oh, Gallade. Hi, Demon J, welcome in! It's true, you are not a bot. Everyone's allowed in the aquarium, except bots. Especially AI bots. They're not allowed at all. Ah. Hey, Travis. Did you litter me any trash? Nobody lives in that house. Oh, no. I should furnish it appropriately and put something in there. Hi, yes, give me this Poke Metal. Oink. Oh, and that twine. Twine is annoying. It's not difficult to get necessarily, it's just annoying to get. Beautiful. Oh no, Val! Val would know how to check for bots. Val needs to know how to check for bots on account of they are looking for them. But not for the reasons you might think. Oh, did I check the shop today? I did. Cool. Yeah, I've got more twine, which is good because when I need it. Oh yeah, these arch bridges. Yeah, that's what's sitting here. I can start repairing more of these bridges. Over here, for instance, looks like it needs one of those. Yeah, because it does. How do they put them on? They put them here. Yeah. And then it would go here. Oh, there's dirt in the way. You come back here. Yeah, okay, we'll go here. Yeah. Cool. Okay, I will deal with that later, though, because I wasn't really planning on restoring all of Bleak Beach or anything. I could, I just wasn't planning on it. Oh, that reminds me. Never mind, it's still going. What's up, Combuskin? Keep vibing over here. You can leave anytime you like, buddy! I feel like I definitely went to the Poke Center. And then got distracted. Ooh! Bought the new racing game I mentioned and put in all of the currently available cheat codes, and now I have VTubers calling me out for being bad. It's hilarious. Oh no! To clarify, the codes give you access to their official voice lines for the game that you hear for doing actions in the levels. Delightful! I wasn't here already. That's delightful. To Rocky Ridges! I only care about the RT game voice lines because I think he's funny. They used to call him the Drift King back in college, did you know? Okay. Oh no, what have I got that's burnable? Fluff. Wait, hold on a minute. That furnace isn't actually powering anything. But it could be. Oh wait, yes it is. But it could be powering more. Excuse me a moment, Chad. I gotta make something to power it with. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands! Chat, I have news. Did you know that I don't know any VTubers besides the ones that I like know because I've worked with them. I don't know any other than that. It's a sad state of affairs. Oh, wait, yes I do. I know who Iron Mouse is. But I think everyone knows who Iron Mouse is. No, I want you to connect to that thing. There, so it at least looks normal. Beautiful. thought I had another speaker. Well, either way, it's definitely party time. Oh, right. I put that there to power that little tablet. What? I was here for the Poke Center, though. Oh, I guess he can walk those stairs. If he's careful. Is it you? Are you back on your ESAT nonsense? Gold! Gold, it makes the world go round. Gold. Etc. That song's really good. It's underrated. I think it's sad because that actually is a good tenor solo. And, Roddy Largo in, The Thing. Repo the Genetic Opera. I don't know why it took me so long to get there. But he actually is played by an opera tenor. Which I think is super neat. It's a fossil. It's a wing fossil. I'm gonna hang it from the ceiling. I forgot I could do that. Shiny thing! I was about to stop and switch games, but shiny thing! Chat knows my ability to resist shiny things isn't real. Which reminds me, Sparkling Skylands is the last place I have to visit. Speaking of shiny things. Hi, Jelly Bucket! Welcome in! We're building things in Pokopia. Good gravy! Oh, and Stars in Time is great. I played that on this channel. I voiced all sorts of people. I voiced so many people. I voiced, let's see. I voiced everybody because they had to. We had, Sifrin, are you taking a nap? Come on, silly, let's go. We had Mirabelle in there. And then we got all the way down to the lowest part of my range for the king. Yeah, is that the monochrome RPG? Yes. We got all the way down to my lowest range to get Bright One. Surely you understand that my Boston cream was better. I made it exactly the way Martha Washington would have wanted, with grape jelly in the middle. They're Concord grapes. How can you say that this isn't the better Boston cream? Chat. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only on Steam. Most I was gonna say most game thingies have Steam now, but I think PlayStation does not. Oh ho ho. Ho ho. Yeah, give. Okay, it's regular Pokemetal. Thank goodness. I can actually afford that. Yoink. Oh, and then one of these. I have an idea for one of these. Yeah, let's give it. Give. I have an idea. Oh wait, you can also have my bean plants. Beautiful. The reason I want that is because I have one more wall-mounted tail. Omori broke me, and that's a monochrome RPG on Switch. I remember Omori. I have a hard time talking about Omori because I like the gameplay, I like the design, I think it's really cute. I don't like the real-world plot. And I understand the point of Omori is that real-world plot exists, so the point is sort of a paranoia agent style, well, I guess really Satoshi Kon in general. But it's sort of paranoia agent style, like, sometimes you have to learn to face the consequences of the terrible things that have happened around you or that you have helped to cause. But I actually just wanted a fun, cute, Earthbound style RPG. And I was sad it wasn't that. It didn't do anything wrong, don't get me wrong, it's a very good game. I'm just sad it wasn't what I wanted. You know, it's like a situation where somebody cooks up a really nice, delicious food, but then they put something you don't like in it. They're just like, oh yeah, I made a really good, like, seafood linguine, and then they serve it to you, and they're like, also there are onions in it. And you're like, no, I don't want that, please. I would love it if you didn't do that. It's no one's fault. Like, it's well made, it's well done. I also really just like the, I really just like the way that the gameplay is. Wah! Fetch is happening, chat. You should be catching Sunless Sea. Okay, it is catching Sunless Sea now. Good of it. Oh, right. I probably don't need Pokopia playing its cute little Poko in my ear. Okay. One of these days, chat, I'm gonna end up just a Pokopia streamer, and you're gonna be like, Fier, are you good? And I'm gonna be like, no. Won't be this day, though. Or the next. Onions to make you cry. Exactly. They give you the sadness status. So that you can better deal with things that have, I think, rage was how it worked? Or anger? Hi, cat! It's true! Everyone worked together to get the Boston cream bit, but you are you are quite responsible. I love the Boston cream bit. It makes me giggle every time. Okay, right. I was playing Toll. Right! I need money. Lots of money. I have Sphinx stones, I think, in my pocket that I took to Station 3. Val did their very best to get me the secret ending. For In Stars in Time, which I liked very much. I did fumble the save. But you did all the right stuff. I just fumbled the save. We found a YouTube video of the secret ending so that I could voice it anyway. It is a linear story. It's gonna be great. It has a lot in common with Undertale. It has a lot in common with Omori. It has a lot in common with Off, I think. You'll see what I mean. Fear, we're going in the Torment Nexus. Okay. What's in my hold? My hold isn't very full. Oh, right. I delivered those things. Got some supplies and some fuel. Still have my Invictus token. An ironclad will! My next character will inherit my lodgings along with any heirlooms I have stored there, which is good. Chat, question for you. Do we spend money on a new ship or something to make a faster ship or a bigger ship or one with better guns? Or do we just keep carrying our beautiful little steamer the whole time? Because I'm considering. I do believe I was also sailing north for some reason. I've been touched by the sky a little bit. Frost found. Oh, we've got some Dawn Machine. Okay. And I think we completed... Did we complete the August Travel Writer? I don't remember. I feel like maybe I didn't. But I also don't know where we're going. If I didn't. I don't have any of those. Nope, nor none of that. Okay, if we're going to Frostbound, then we're going to have to get ourselves something fun and exciting. And did I turn in all my port reports? I feel like I must have done. I would like one Zailer. I do not need all 10. Nope, I must have turned them in. This boat is the base boat. This is a rogue light. I'm going to be very well provisioned if I'm going up to Frostbound. Oh. Like, I haven't even... Torpedo nets. Beautiful. I haven't even bothered to upgrade the ship at all. Like, I'll show you what my boat looks like. I have an auxiliary and a bridge space for things to go. And I just haven't bothered. I'm gonna upgrade my gun. Rare situation, but I'm gonna upgrade my gun. Oh, or I could upgrade my engines. $1,500 to the engines. This one makes me brighter lamps. Well, I don't need that right now. Oh, I could actually get him what he wants. Or I could have gotten him the 21 spider silk he wanted. Oh well. Deck weapon, forward. Well, what do I put on my... I mean, that's just +8. That's the one I have. Oh, yeah, I should have upgraded these ages ago. I want something what flenses, because I think it sounds cool. And I know what flensing does. Yeah, okay. How do I... Oh. Aw, nerds! It belongs in a different slot. Hat. Hilariously, I can trade my steamer for a steamer. Darn it. What I need is a deck weapon. Like that one. Boo! $500. 200 for 12. I am not paying 500 for 3 extra damage. Yeah! Can I sell that? I can. Okay. We're to adventure now, chat. Your engines can occasionally explode, and we don't want that. Oh right, space is a pause. We are going... way north. It's up around there somewhere, I think. Oh, we know where Aestival is. Yeah, it's up around, like, in here somewhere. I don't know where specifically, but that's where we're going. So we're gonna beat a roughly straight line to get there. I did that thing again. I have to be careful using full power too much because, like, the game is correct. It will explode my engines once in a while, and that will kill my crew. And I don't want that. Where am I map-wise? Oh wow, okay, I'm still way back there. That's a light ship. Those are stationed out there by the Admiralty. What does my Z-Bat see? That's what I thought. Ah! Changi Rift. Okay. I'm up very far north of Gator's Morn. Well, I don't like whatever that is. It's probably a giant frost moth, if I had to guess, but I would prefer not to have to find out. I didn't mean to press that twice! Ah! I'm busy. Well, we're definitely along the northern edge. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're definitely along the northern edge. My engines did not full power good. What is that? Is that just an island? No islands, huh? I don't like that. Oh, no, it's just decor. Okay. Is it just decor or is it a killing wind? Okay, it's just decor. Decor that we can't go full speed in, apparently. Maybe it is the wax wind. Snow sweeps down from the north. The ship's engines labor against it. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have sailed south. Oh, Void's approach will take me to Irem. That's not where I want to be at all. I'm not turning around, though. Wait, I actually do kind of want to be in Irem. Chad, I'm gonna try to make a really funky turn up here, through there. Just to avoid that lifeberg. And maybe get clear of the snow. That's correspondence. That's also correspondence. Okay, yeah, we're at the Avid Horizon. There's no port in there, right? There is. Two vast winged shapes guard a gate of something like resin, smooth but uneven. It is deep gant, the color that remains when all other colors have been eaten. Ice crusts over the crack between its valves. Approach, and your breath freezes, falls tinkling in shards from the air. It would be utterly foolish to touch the thing. A merciless wind blows from everywhere to everywhere. It passes without effort through your bridge coat, your flesh, your lungs. The dock lies empty. Explore along the shoreline. What can be found on this bleak beach? Well, primarily you find like Torchic and Pillplop. I forgot to change the game chat. Weird looking, yep. Beneath the black and freezing water, a ship lies resting. Its hull has been torn like paper. Lifeberg's work? Some of the supplies and cargo are salvageable. Why were they bringing sapphires here? Oh. It was the laconic general who named the Carnelian coast. Then she discovered it was full of sapphires. Imagine her embarrassment. I will. Yeah, there's nothing here except for that. Okay. Well, where the heck am I going? That is Irem. I'm not sailing back through all that snow. We'll come back in a sort of diagonal. But I feel like there's something over here in this top corner, and if there's not, then we'll sail south to Irem and see what we can do. Because we still have that lockbox, and Irem, the folks in Irem know how to open that. Or they should. I just don't know if they'll tell me. Yeah, we're very near Irem. You can tell on account of all the rose petals. What's around back of them? Anything? Nope. Whee! This is Irem. Irem will be a place that rises from the sea. Irem is a timey-wimey kind of place. It's at least partially in Arbor and the Roseate Queen's Court and stuff. And they don't do time right. They do time the way Andre does time. In that they don't. They're not good at it. Well, we'll get ourselves a port report. Oh, we can trade a lamentable relic for 2 moves in the great game. I'm willing to do that. Those moves are worth something depending on the rose market. Iram, the pillared city. She will rise from the sea and the ice like dawn. She will be garlanded with red and decked with gold. The 7 serpent will watch you longingly from its high pedestal. You will always arrive as a stranger, but when you leave, some part of you will always remain. Iram's a weird place. I don't think they have shops in Iram. They do have shops in Iram. What? Okay. Oh, we have secrets that we can tell them. What's the threshold? Captivating treasure. We can buy fuel! It is, of course, expensive, but we can do it! We can buy stories! Ha! Extraordinary implications. Okay, so this is where we can upconvert our stories if we want to. A dread surmise. Someday. I would never sell a dread surmise. You can buy secrets straight up? That's fun. Watchful Curios, Bale of Parabola Linen. Aww. I don't have 3 secrets to get another long box to take to that place. Hey, ambiguous Eolith! Well, I technically have enough, to make it home, and I have plenty of supplies. Where's my doctor? Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot to speak to my sigil-ridden navigator. We're gonna have dinner with our sigil-ridden navigator. What you buying? I don't know. We have that. That's true. That's how Iram is. Sorry, Iram will have that. I've invited him to dine with me. Seconds, then thirds, disappear in small, hasty morsels. He is nervous, and not a gifted conversationalist. You do your best to plug the silence. When you ask about his past, he winces. I can't say, my lord. This... He taps the livid sigil on his temple, which twitches like a scorpion's sting. Has burned away my memories. I recall I have a brother, but not his name or where he is. I remember the names of the ships I've served on, the Implicit, the Bonnie Swan, but not their crew. How did he come by the sigil? He clutches his head. I don't know. I don't know. Thinking about it is like fire in my skull. He grits his teeth. Someone must have hated me very much to curse me with it, but I can't even remember my enemy. Oh. Captain, Captain, my sleep is riddled with dreams, my lord. Dreams of bells and candles. He paces the deck. I see a lonely house lit by tallow and wick. A bell is ringing. It rings now. Do you hear it? He scratches at his sigil, which has begun to bleed. Do you know this place, Captain? Can I plot a course? A place of candles and bells. The Chapel of Lights. A northern church where no sin is too terrible. I guess that's where we're going. I'm playing ESAT currently, and I've been mocked by the game for asking how to open the menu and have been beaten by a child at rock, paper, scissors. It's going great! Yeah, I love that kid that teaches you how the battle system works. Well, we got a place to go then, don't we? But I don't know where I'm going. Just that I'm definitely going north. I think I want to sail back by way of Godfall. Just like a straight-on sort of down way. Foreshadowing is a narrative device. It's true. This is a special tool that will help us later. I guess I'm on my way towards Polythreme. Discovered Nuncio! I discovered what? Arrgh! McGurgurgur. I love it! That statue! It's so silly! Alright. McMaster's Haven. Do not return, sender. It's a place called Nuncio. I can't take it seriously. Taciturn functionaries walk the docks, in the uniforms of postmen. An enormous crowned statue casts a chilling shadow. The shadows gleam with rat's eyes. Their ceaseless chittering rolls like the tide. Well, first I'm going to assemble a port report. There's the statue in the middle of the island. That's hard to miss. There's the way everyone wears a uniform, and the way they call each other by their ranks in the postal service. There's the way the port authorities refer to regulations. There's the jargon, the curious habit of referring to any used-up thing as cancelled, as though the whole world were made of stamps. You write about vestigial bureaucracy and about trappings of order retained far from home. The rocks slip and slither underfoot, but you keep your balance. Every lap of the wave drags up some new letter or parcel. The face of the water is dotted with them, as far as you can see in the blackness, carried by a powerful current. Oh, we got some choices. We can argue with the man holding the broom, assist the man holding the broom, or rescue the dripping parcel. He is determined. He keeps shoving letters into the sea. The sea keeps shoving them back. Both of you together still won't achieve... If we help him, both of you together still won't achieve anything, but maybe he'd feel better. And, of course, rescue the dripping parcel. The dripping is probably seawater. Probably. I want it. Shiny! It tells me. Drowning pearls. Dozens of them. And an explanation of how they were harvested that turns the hair. The divers lost among the deep coral. The beasts that had to be fought off during harvesting. The growing terror aboard ship. All that has been done was done according to your lordship's will, concludes the letter writer, in anger, in pride, in unquestioning submission? Impossible to say. Well, got some drowning pearls now. My man, I do not know what you are trying to achieve by pushing parcels back in the water. What are you doing here, buddy? Sure. I'll help him out. Surprisingly soothing. In the long term, what you are doing won't make the slightest bit of difference. Every sodden bit of paper you fling out to sea will come back in a few hours. But for now, you manage to clear a little patch of shore, a few feet on each side. The stones are bare, as they should be. Your companion turns his head towards the sound of your work and gives you a little nod. I'm cultivating friendships with the postman. Oh, we can study odd currents here. The water that brings flotsam ashore does not follow the usual patterns. Oh, I failed. Ah, well. The water that, it's no use. A few hours of exploration, of squinting out to sea and flinging shiny floats into the water produces no better understanding than before. Can I try again? Oh. There we are. On all sides, you make a complete circuit of the island. The whole shoreline is alike. All of it covered in debris. All of it washing steadily inland from every direction. Not the work of some directional current. It's more as though the whole undersea were draining into Nuncio. Except, of course, that force did not affect your ship. Even when you came this way, it does not stop ships leaving. Evidently, it only works on the post. Cool. Back to the docks. Let's go see how the postmans are doing. Warmer inside than it looks. Huh. Go to the postman's tavern. The Inky Blotter, it's called. The sign doesn't look like much. Faces turn in your direction, but no one seems surprised to have a new arrival on the island. Lit by two roaring fires, one at either end of the room, the bartender is in postman's uniform, like almost all of the patrons. A noseless postal inspector called Blunt Thomas delivers the drinks, clears tables, stacks the firewood. I love that. Oh, that's the queen. We can listen in on their tales. I don't want to get stuck working here, but that's going to be really funny. Ask why the local currency consists of rats. 2 strings of rats for a pint of ale, 3 strings for wine, 5 for the tolerable brandy under the bar. Scarcity is not an issue. The hairless postwoman at the end of the bar smiles mirthlessly, or maybe it's just the lack of eyebrows that does it. Long enough carrying the things around, you get into the habit, she says. And she tells you that if you stay out late enough, you'll see some of the postmen making a procession to the center of the island, stringing up rats around the statue like Yuletide decorations, in prayer to an ancient deity of this place. From the coughing and choking elsewhere in the pub, you'd guess that this is a story that they often tell to newcomers. Thrilling. Hey, Fier, say the line. I don't. I knew a postman once. I was gonna go with that's a very busy job. I did know a postman once. Oh, one moment, chat. Sorry, chat. You'll have to bear with me for a hot minute. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Brandy, remember? Oh, yeah, you're right. That's true. So for those of you that don't know, and because I like yapping about it a lot, you guys have heard me yap about my OCs, Mark and Callahan. They're great. I love them. Usually what you're hearing is me talk about something called Hero Complex, which is a place where I just jammed all of my toys together and said, "You guys all have superpowers now. Have fun. Okay, bye." But Mark and Callahan come from a very specific place. Working title called postdoctorate because it's funny. Because Mark is a postman and Callahan is a doctor. But the way it works is it is set in a far-flung alternate future, where there are effectively zombies. I'm not gonna explain too much. Oh yeah, ESET is on Switch. Yeah. Oh, that's where you've got it. Oh, good. Have fun. But Mark is the postmaster of the town, and for a number of reasons, that means he's in charge of the law and order of the place. All right. We hydrate as chat demands. So what's going on? The basic premise is like this. Callahan, once upon a time, was cryo-frozen. Uh, while he was gone, the world was nuked. I know specifically the time and date and all that because I had to look up a bunch of stuff. When I build alternate histories like this, I go ham because I like learning about history, so I just go wild with it. So he's been cryo-frozen for a little bit, and for a number of reasons that it doesn't matter because the story wouldn't happen without, um, power and such hasn't failed in the building where all the cryo-freezing was. Because if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have a lot of power in general. So, for reasons that are not necessarily plot relevant, but do get delved into as I was writing, for reasons, he ends up waking up much later than he was initially supposed to. Originally, it was supposed to be okie dokie, you go to bed for 50 years, you get up, it's the future, have fun. We just want to make sure this process works, and you work here. So, good news, we need to freeze a doctor to go forward with all of these test subjects who also want to go. All these fancy rich people. And he was like, neat, I hate that, but okay. I do like science fiction. Anyway, so he comes forward to the future. He wakes up way late, thinks, oh no, the entire world seems to have been destroyed. That's unfortunate. The first people he meets are people are sort of traveling, like, nomad type people. I based them specifically off of, like, the late 60s kind of hippie culture of those days. And then amped that up by approximately 150 or 200 years, give or take, for funsies. And so you have a very interesting little culture going on there. But Callahan is a man from the 1940s, from just like the post-war period. And so he just assumed that the world was way worse off than he thought because he does not speak sign language, and everyone is trying to speak to him in sign, and they have a very rough, like, understanding of how to speak to him in words. So he's just like, okay. If you guys have ever seen Threads, I don't recommend it, but if you've ever seen Threads, he just kind of assumed it was worst case scenario, and people had forgotten how to language good, and sort of resorted to, like, not quite animal living, but you get what I mean. And then Mark shows up on his doorstep. Mark shows up on his doorstep, clean-shaven, in a postman's uniform, carrying a postman's bag, with his hat on and politely ringing the buzzer. Well, doorstep. Technically, it was the front gate of the building. But just politely ringing the buzzer and impatiently waiting. And so that's how they met. Callahan being like, I'm definitely hallucinating. I am so desperate for things to suddenly become normal and to go back how they were that I am hallucinating a whole entire postman. And Mark being like, he's definitely hallucinating. He must have seen something so terrible. He must be so desperate for things to be normal that he has no idea what's going on around him. Weird. I hate that. I hope he's not infected. Because he's very pretty. No, oh no, why am I thinking, oh no, but he is very pretty. I hope he's fine. I mean, he is fine, but, like, I hope he's fine. Like, I hope he's okay. Ah! Mark is having a romance novel. Callahan is having a post-apocalyptic horror survival problem. And the whole thing is novel long because I couldn't stop myself. Once they got their hooks in me, I just started writing and off I went. The whole thing is the length of a novel, and boy, oh boy, do I love those boys. It is The overarching ideas are about accepting help. They're about learning to trust each other enough to accept help. Because that's what the society is built on. Anyway, it's a much longer story, and there's a lot of, like, fun little world-building details that I got up to, because that's what I like to do when I'm writing stories. A lot of times I'll write something out and be like, that sounds really cool. Why would it be done that way? And I flesh out worlds that way, too, where I'm like, oh, you know, like, if you have a town that calls itself a town, or in this case, the code, as in a postal code. If you have a place that calls itself that, there must be a reason for it. And you can use that to flesh out other things. So at a certain point, I was like, they have a whole entire town. Mark can't just be responsible for literally everything. Yeah, he's postmaster here, but he can't do everything. He'd never get anything done. So what does he do, and what would be shuffled off to other people? And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, okay, well, first things first, there's got to be somebody who handles, like, the day-to-day running of the place, because he doesn't. And that's how we got Mel. Mel's great. She's a lot of fun. Her official title is governor, but what she is actually is closer to, like, I guess closer to, like, a mayor. Or, like, the person who runs all the social services in town. Her job is making sure that everyone has what they need. Her job is running running the government, the local government, and making sure that everyone has food and water and, like, the stuff they need for their hobbies and things like somebody to talk to and stuff like that. That's part of what the government does, is they make sure that everyone has food and shelter. Like, their needs are met, but also their needs. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got your food and water and shelter, right? But you also need to have some sort of, like, something to keep you going, something to do. And that's part of what her job is, making sure that festivals happen and stuff. And I suppose the important thing about why everyone is speaking sign language like it's a quiet place is because the zombies that they have are called scroungers. Ah, yes, Sunless Maslow's hierarchy of sunless needs, yes. The zombies are called scroungers, and they're bugs in your belly. Literally. It's more complicated than that, but I just wanted to parasite. So I'm delighted that we have an entire island of post. What's going on with that big statue? Oh, that. It's all of us, isn't it? Sort of the spirit of the island. Most of them don't seem troubled for more of an explanation than that. Though the hairless postwoman tells you it didn't always look like a fallen London postman at all. That it used to have a different face and a more old-fashioned outfit. Oh, he is a postman. I just realized I saw his bag. Why do the wetter? Why do the wetters? Why do the letters wash ashore? Maybe one of them will know. It's the pole, they tell you. Dead letters are like so many iron filings drawn to Nuncio. See for yourself, suggests the hairless postwoman. Go down to the shore, collect up a bunch of what's washed there, and you'll feel it soon enough. Saves time for the rest of us, says another voice. Apparently beach scavenging is a civic duty hereabouts, like working in the dead letter office. Oh, we're accepted by the locals now. Your Nuncio worker in dead letters quality is now 1! Oh boy! I am curious about why the postman came here. Their stories have different beginnings. Boredom, frustration, a fellow who was overwhelmed by guilt after a missed delivery. But they always end the same way. Undeliverable letters and parcels accumulating over months and years. Attempts to ignore the undeliverable, to shove it into a desk or carry it to the bottom of the bag in the bottom of the bag. An increasing preoccupation with these items. Finally, a decision. To meet the compulsion. To go to Nuncio and be rid of at last of the remnants. The postmen do not bring the dead letters to Nuncio. The letters bring the postman. Oh, okay. I see. Well, we're going to be a postman. We've asked to borrow a uniform. Look but not touch. They're polite, even apologetic about your request. You're welcome here, and welcome to take shifts at the Dead Letter Office. But you cannot wear the uniform unless you were a postal employee back in Fallen London. Regulations. Blunt Thomas lets you have a look at his uniform jacket, at least. Neat stitching, gilded buttons, a thin but dignified circle of braid at the collar. Inside, a patch that goes over the heart, stitched with 6 red letters. You can't read it, but it makes your eyes itch and your scalp feel like burning. Oh, there's correspondence in that coat. Let's go to the Dead Letter Office. I don't know what we're doing out here, but we're doing it. There is a sign of a cancelled stamp over the door. Blunt Thomas takes you around the office, a small collection room where those retrieving letters may state their business. A much larger set of back offices where newly arrived letters and parcels are collected and sorted. A dank, briny smell that never goes away, presumably because so many of the parcels spent time in the water before they arrived here. In the back room is a machine manned, ratted, by a postal rat, a Rattus Faber, in a pinstriped hat. It shovels sludge-damp letters into the machine's hopper, and they come out dried, cleaned, pressed, and sorted into slots, by size and quality of paper. Huh. Ah, he's cute! I want a postal rat! I would like to pet him. I cannot because he is a working animal. We're gonna talk with the rat. Why doesn't it make a machine like this one back in London? Might lead to fewer dead letters in the first place. Oh, no. That wouldn't be permitted at all. There are strict rules about the initial handling and sorting of post. An experimental machine might mangle the letters. It's only the dead material that is unimportant enough to be entrusted to a Rattus Faber. His voice isn't bitter, but he twists a coil so hard that it springs sideways out of the machine and pings off your shoe. We're trusted in Nuncio. The postmen trust me! Good! They should! They shouldn't. I'm not trustworthy because I am an octopus. Actually, Toll is trustworthy. He's a man he's a man you understand. That's our current captain, by the by. He's a man you understand on account of he's got opinions about what is worth and what is not worth things. And he does a lot of commerce, so you can just make deals with him. He's not a demon. Fun fact. He's just a cool guy. He might be a dragon in some places, and in Guild Wars 2 he's a Silvari. There are doors in the Dead Letter Office that you've never seen opened. Surely you can be trusted. He's surprised by the request. Most postmen don't like it down there. No one ever asks for a key. But he'll cut you a new one. Just be careful in there, and come out if you start to feel wrong. We're going into the back rooms! Let's go! The key is warm in your pocket. You had expected a few shelves of supplies, more files of letters, a few years older? No. It is a pit, so deep that lantern light does not show the bottom. A spiral walkway descends along its wall, and that spiral opens wider as it goes, as if you were looking through the narrow end of a very large shell. Lining this wall are shelves and nooks, unevenly sized. Some are a few inches square and contain single scrolls of papyrus. Others support crates bigger than coffins. They're made of a woody fungus, grown to meet requirements. There are no marks of carpentry or any of the postal rat's handiwork. 3 turns down the spiral, and you feel you can't breathe. Time to leave. You can come back later. Maybe. Ooh. We're scared. I'm gonna tell the postal rat about my finding. Gives you something new to chat about. Troubled but not surprised. Yeah, that sounds right. Ooh, an extraordinary implication. They say that's been there since before we came. Before there were Londoners in the Neath. Before there was a dead letter office, there was someone else. And they built the last layer on top of what was there before, and so on. When you press him a little further, he says, I've been down there. Didn't like it much. But I wanted to test my machine. Thought if I could handle some of the very old dead letters, that would be a good sign, you know. Evidence the machine was in working order. Good strong sorting categories, and so forth. He pauses. There's letters down there that set your hair on fire if you so much as look at them. See the bald patch on my left leg? It wasn't a machine accident. Oh no. That singed right off as soon as I put my nose into one of them letters. There's definitely correspondence down there, chat. Oh, we're gonna die down there. Chat, we're gonna die in the basement. Okay, descend into the basement with mirrors. Oh, I don't have candles or a flare. Ugh. I could have done this, but... Okay, well, we'll try. Well, this is a high-risk challenge, but... We'll give it a shot! It'll be very funny when it happens. Alright, let's die down there. Nope. Failed a challenge. Your contraption of fires and mirrors is clever, but insufficient. By the 12th spiral, you are walking in darkness, and there is no knowing of what might be waiting for you below. I'll give it one more shot, and then if that doesn't work, we're going home. I'll get what I need, and then we'll come back. That's way too much terror. Yeah, we gotta go. I'm not buying fuel for... Where are we in the Neath? I'm buying fuel. Where are we? We don't get too close to that. These vortexes and such, those will actually literally suck us in. We don't like that. Hello, the lighthouse. Ah! Please don't bother me, rat crew. I'm busy. Okay, I'm kind of close to polythreme. I might as well compile a port report while I'm here. I don't like to divert too far usually, but why not? I'll come back to Nuncio with 5 candles and a flare. I want to know what's down there, chat. Ah! It made noise and I got scared. Yep, we're definitely near polythreme. Everything's screaming. I know it's 30 echo, but oh, it's only 1 terror? Oh my good golly. Alright. I'll take Clayman. Got a port report. I'm just gonna go wild, apparently. Oh, wow. I don't believe I have an auxiliary... No, I do! This trio of clay stokers will reduce crew requirements, but also crew capacity, and will slightly increase engine power. They are fitted to an auxiliary slot. When they are not in use, they will stand, patiently, hands by their sides, flat gray eyes unreadable. One will say sometimes, "I like it when it is quiet." I'm having them. Okay. What stands in my bridge slot? Can anything stand in my bridge slot? Not that. Well, whatever. Compile the port report. Oh, am I faster? Is that what that did? Is my boat quicker? That would be cool. Oh, should I stop at concert? I'd have to make that choice now if I'm going to, and I think... Just trying to stay out of your way. That should be something I can sail under, I hope. It better be. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell. Oh no, we're afraid. I'll try. hope we just don't get too scared. I will offer a gift. In the yellow chamber by the palace entrance, a masked functionary scrutinizes the pearls. Yes, she says. Even through the mask, she does not meet your eyes. She rises, turns, and leaves. Oh. Okay. Ah. Okay. So I give them drowning pearls to get favors to get leopard favors. Okay, I get it, I get it. I've never let my terror get too high before, so this will be interesting. Oh wow, okay. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can do shore leave here, actually. Wait, I think I know you! That's the lady in lilac! I was hoping I could do more than just keep you company, she remarks. I do have a little medical training. I'm only missing a cook. Well, we can always use another surgeon. Wait, what are you doing here? You never came aboard. Oh, chat, we're letting this lady on. She's a spooky lady. You now have one of this, the lady in lilac. We've recruited an imaginary officer. Now, where exactly did you meet again? Did Clathermot the tattooist introduce her to you? Hearts, pages, mirrors, all 6. A doctor aboard +1. Oh no. Okay. Well, we've got an imaginary officer now, chat. Our terror is also pretty high, so... Here's hoping. We can't do much here. A Zailer is run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades to the deck. She cries, "He's angry! Oh, he's angry!" I can just shoot her dead. It's the only safe thing to do. She's already killed one man. I want to... I've only got 7 crew. How high risk are these challenges? 18%? 30%? I don't want to just kill her. But I'm gonna, because she'll do worse if I don't. Your Zailer's weapons roar, and down she goes. You recite a hasty funeral for the poor soul and her wretched victim. But who will be next? Well, we can still travel at full speed, so that's fine. We just need to get the heck out of here. And back home. I am leaving. Stop chasing me. Stop that! Stop that, all of you! I am busy! Go away! From time to time, some entrepreneur attempts to continue the disassembly of the salt lions. It never ends well, but perhaps they've left something. A barrel of Murgatroyd's fungal crackers, a sack of coke, a tear-stained Bible, an odd slick of blood. Take what you can and leave. Yeah, it does just say coke. Neat. Got 2 new fuel, 2 supplies. I've gained 5 terror. That's not what I needed. Well. Off we go. We're not far. We do need to get home. We have so much terror. We have so much terror that the music's different. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. So if we can make it home, that terror will go down. If we can just make it home. What are we fighting? No, that's Abbey Rock. That's not what I want. I mean, I do want a port report, though. Oh, no! That was the incorrect button to press. Oh, wait. I saw offer a gift. I don't have a gift. I don't have a hunting trophy. I'm just stuck with 92 terror. Oh, I don't have Scintillac. Well, let's get out of here. Oh, we're quick with it. Oh, I guess I'm technically still going full speed. Ah! Huh. Okay, let's get home. We're getting really close. Oh, it's up a little tiny bit. Okay. We have an imaginary doctor. That's cool. I did not know you could recruit Melissa Clathermont. We're almost home. No sunlight-filled mirror catch boxes. Brilliant souls. Human souls. Yeah, I don't have any of that. They roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last, they leave. I don't have suspicion. Maybe I have a little, but... Woof! You now have 3 Menaces. Nightmare Strength. Oh no. I don't know what that does. I like that doctor. She's actually good. I don't have a Searing Enigma for you. Nope. Oh, I hadn't talked to them yet. About the box. That's why there wasn't anything there for me. Yes! Extraordinary implications! Good. The fortune teller under her many scarves sips tea in a quiet corner of the market. She'll pay well for something portentous. I got some implications for you. Wow! I was right to sell them to you! Shoshana holds a mirror over her pot of tea. The steam fogs the glass. As is market tradition, you write your information into the condensation with a finger. When you have finished, there is a rustling beneath her scarves. A wrinkled hand emerges from the silk and places a fat envelope next to the teapot. For the knowledge and your silence. Can I go again? No, they don't let me go twice. That's fair. That's fair. Deliver the claimants. Pretty good. Oh, we've got quite a few. Ah, yes, that place lures away postmen. One hears no end of complaints from the postal service. Okay. We've surveyed Nuncio. Abbey Rock. Polythreme. Iram. Actually, we'll start with Saltlands. Iram. Oh god, oh god. What tense is it written in? Oh god. Look, just read it to my colleague here. He'll give you your fee. I'll be over there when you're done. Teehee. Yeah! Delicious food! We love delicious food. We have like 6 fuel now? Yeah. But I needed 5 candles? And a flare. I hope it's 5 was it 5 candles, chat? I didn't... Oh. I didn't pay good attention. Boo! 1,000 plus 250, so it would be plus 1,250. I wonder if I'd notice the difference between... I feel like I'd notice the difference if I have this. The difference between 1,750 and like 1,050 should be noticeable. Because engine power, as far as I understand it, is how fast do you go? And for once, we are going to do our best. We're gonna actually upgrade ourselves. That is of savage and alarming power. Do I have an aft slot? No. I have auxiliary and bridge. Why am I allowed in here? I feel like gotta go fast would be really funny to have. I don't have a lot of ways to get a whole bunch of money currently, but what if... I wish I could get that. What if I went fast? I'm gonna go fast. Choo-choo! We're gonna go quick with it. Let's see who we've got. Okay. I like to have 10 fuel. We should be about good. I don't know where I want to go. I want to go north to get that. Oh, no, wait. I want to go back to Nuncio. That's not too bad. Past the Salt Lions, past Comet's Glory, and then kind of up. So we want to go past Shepherd Isles. Okay, we can do that. See how fast we go. Okay, yeah, that's noticeable. That's legitimately noticeable, chat. So, I'm gonna be so for real with you, chat. I do not upgrade my ships typically when I sail. I just don't remember to. And I forget every single time I leave this game alone for too long that gotta go fast. Yeah, I should be able to sail practically straight ahead. Straight through the snares! We don't care about that! Eh? 50-50. Probably well-omened. Record the crawling stars. Record the change and assign a name. If the new shape seems well-omened, your crew may be cheered. Who knows? The Z-Bat. Bats his luck! A gap-toothed stoker of airs. All agree. Leathery, but lucky. We've lost 5 terror, and I was fortunate. Ah! You've begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. A black, unsleeping taste. Again and again, you are alone on the wide black Z. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Okay. What if I don't? Then will I explode? Oh wow, yeah, okay, we are going pretty quick. Whee! Now! I succeeded? Let's go! You've saved injured sailors, but the ship has suffered terribly. Okay, maybe we don't press the button that makes us go fast for a little bit. It's fine. We're going pretty quick. We are going through the snares, so we have to be careful of gators more. They will put us in the sea. And I've done so well getting my boat all prettied up. I have an ironclad will so that my successor can have a house unless I win the game. Oh, chat, by the by, what I am trying to do, is get any winning ending. I don't like that. I don't like that up there. I'm not picky about which one it is. Stalagmites loom in the distance like the cranes of Wolfstack docks, but vaster, vaster. The Corsair's forest. Our lookouts are watchful. Followed by, you are being watched. And I like that. I like that, and I think that it's funny. Somebody's watching me. Whee! We're not going to have enough fuel to make it back. I should have gotten more. That's fine. We're almost to Nuncio. Nuncio is uppies. Where's Nuncio? Oh, I'm not close to it yet. Swoosh! Who cares? Who cares if the fuel is such that I will die? It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I better have the right things. Oh. Offer employment to the postal rat's niece. He asks it as a favor, and she sounds well-trained and eager. The postal rat is grateful, and says so at length, and in a variety of ways. Only so much work to go around on Nuncio. She keeps asking to assist me here, but as you can see... A gesture at heaps of loose gears and unhooked chains. I hardly require any assistance, and my research is at so delicate a stage. But she's an excellent worker, very bright, like her mother. Oh yeah, we did it! We're going in the basement. Descend into the basement with flame, properly equipped, candles for the way, and a flare for the bottom. Spiral on spiral on spiral. The descent is long and slow. You count the turns at first, but the time comes when you can't see the square of light from the door above, and can't mark how far you've come around the spiral. You exhaust one candle after another. At the end, you come to a place where the ramp opens onto a bowl-shaped floor. The cavern must be hundreds of feet wide here. You light your flare, but even that does not show the cavern walls. The floor is carpeted with... At first you think it is gravel, but no. It is broken shards of clay and stone, all scribbled over in words too old to read. At the center of this space is a needle of deep black rock, glossy as resin, glittering with ice, inscribed with 3 arcane sigils that hurt to look at. You feel a meaning in their presence, a prohibition or a commandment. that all things must come to their destined place, that what cannot be delivered immediately must be saved against a future date, that a message that goes unheard is a tragedy, that the signal must be carried, no matter how far, no matter through what darkness, no matter whether the sender still lives, nor whether the recipient can even read the language of the writing. The inscription resolves itself and is known to you. No word lost. I like that. I like that, chat. The climb out is slow and takes a long time. Could you possibly have come down this far? Surely not. Your breath grows ragged and your legs cramp. Sit down a moment. The rest of the spiral will still be there after you've got your breath. No, I think we'll go out. There's no way out but up. The dead letter office is still here, its machine still working, its baskets still filling with missed invitations and misplaced wills. Shouldn't it have been blasted away, destroyed by the force of what lies beneath? Tell the postal rat what you saw below. Maybe he will be curious. You start to explain, but your language doesn't have the right words to express it. The weight of the delivery commandment, the sacred necessity for every word to reach its destination, and the countless individual miscarriages of meaning from one entity to another which have occurred throughout history and are still occurring to the detriment of the whole universe. He holds up a paw. Not going to understand it no matter how much you explain, he says. And I'm glad. As if I did understand it, I'd be likely to run mad working where I do. After a moment, he adds, likely you'll forget. At least forget some of it. But, after all, you never wore the uniform. Then he points out where your hair has singed at the temples, and gives you an ointment he keeps in a drawer. Oh, yeah, he knows. Let's get on out of here. Judge the postman in light of what you now know. All have failed. Honor the postman in light of what you now know. All have tried. Oh. Oh, I like that. Fallen London is not necessarily supposed to be a depressing game. It's just, a lot of times things don't go right. I'm going with all have. They did try. Honor the postman in light of what you now know. All have tried. Nothing about them now seems comical or strange. The regulation maintenance of their uniforms is a mark of holy dedication. Their scars are earned by faith and hard work. They were given an impossible task, but none excused themselves just because of that. The hairless postwoman sees your glance and returns a rueful smile. We understand postal work. This gumbo is better warmed up than fresh. That happens sometimes with gumbo and chili and stuff with strong spices. Because it lets the spices just sit and marry now for a little while. Anyway, we hydrate as chat demands. Mm. Blueberry muffin! Oh. Right, port report. Oh, we can collect material. You make your way along the shore with a big sack. Many of the envelopes are too damp to read, their addresses permanently lost. But a surprising number are still legible. There are also parcels. Here and there is a crate, a message in a wine bottle, a sealed cask that is bobbed up out of a shipwreck. Your sack ought to get heavy with all these contents, but it pulls upwards and away, straining inland towards the dead letter office like an unmanageable dog. You now have one dead post. Okay, that should save. Beautiful. Because it is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure! Whoop. I'm glad we went on a postal adventure. But now we're going on a different adventure. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure and see who we can raid. See who we can raid. See who we can raid. Let's go on an adventure and see who we can raid. Let's see, I got a bunch of people yesterday. Oh, chat, do you guys want to play Forbidden Solitaire? Oh. Alright, that is it for tonight, everybody! I will see you all tomorrow for Guild Wars 2 and stuff. We'll see what the patch brought us. Anyway, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me.